the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Florida! And they have the first points of the game. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
He took the risk, bringing it out of the end zone, and he'll go out of bounds at the 20. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the big defensive tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action, understand his pass, beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Push down for the tackle.
I like the idea on offense. You want to get this guy the football in as many ways as possible. So you throw him the screen quickly to see if he can make somebody miss. Doesn't work there, but that should not be the last time you run that play.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pocket breaking down. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it again. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They make the stop, but not before the chains move and the Wildcat formation pays off. The Gators are rolling down the field. Handoff for Ball. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves. They think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best play.
Makes the grab in their space. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the first down.
Well, that's about as impressive as a short gainer catch as you're ever going to see. I mean, didn't get the first, didn't go very far downfield, but it was pretty looking. Caught it with one hand. I mean, I guess there's that.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Using his legs, it's Pryor. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Ball. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. FSU calling its second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. Back has it. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Florida State calls its third and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this? He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work. He stopped at the 13. Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. And you got to call your best.
It's a seam wide open. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
And you just wonder now, is that the play that's finally going to wake this offense up? They've been sluggish throughout the entire first half, but could that be the thing that finally just gives them a little bit of a jolt and leads them to scoring some points here before this half is over?
Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Daniels. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense, first and goal from the 7.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on.
Touchdown, no! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, he'll throw it. That's caught. It's Singleton. He was hoping to get that thing down the sideline. They get him out of bounds at the 37.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He's got it. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Well, defense wasn't fooled on that pass play. Great job by the defender knocking it away.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll try it again on second and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one.
Well, it's pretty apparent who they want to get the football to on this drive, right? It hasn't mattered where this guy is lined up, which side of the field. That's where the quarterback is throwing it. The defense now has got to take account of that. What's that, 4 or 5 catches in a row? Crazy. This defense now needs the key on him. They've got to be communicating, hey, the ball's coming here if it's a throw.
Clock is stopped. Florida has called a timeout. It's second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On the snap, it's Ball. Tried to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The attempt is no good, and the margin remains at 7 after the minutes.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that bull Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. The Noles will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
Guys, here to start the half, it has been a roller coaster ride, not just in this game, but in this series. The Gators have won a couple in a row. Florida State has struggled lately, but right now the Seminoles are up. New coaching staff for Florida, their first time in this rivalry matchup. We'll see what adjustments they make. But right now, Seminoles are rolling, and they have a ton of momentum down here on the field.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man on the right. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Pryor. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Gators will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Ready? 129, 129. Ready, go! Go! Ready, go!
Rides to the back. Maybe a crease. Powers through. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Got his man on the right. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Seminoles will hustle through the line.
And one of the things I love about this running back is his versatility. He's not just good running the football, but he can catch it as well, and he can make things happen with the ball in his hands. Nice job by the quarterback, getting through the progression.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Florida State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Caught in the backfield, it's ball. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete. Down's cut. The Gators send out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Holds it in and looking upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
This guy hoping to join that long line of big playmakers for Florida State, whether it's Rashad Green, Kez McCorvey, or, of course, the great Peter Warrick.
Yeah, finding those guys on the outside with game-breaking speed that you can build your offense around, that you know you can consistently throw the football, get Doak Campbell Stadium rocking, get everybody excited about Florida State.
Pulls it and fires to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Daniels. Here comes the heat. Missed receiver there, it's incomplete.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls in.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Before the end of the quarter. On the direct snap, it's Pryor. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Starts with a 2nd down play. Handoff, Jaden running left. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Jones wants to throw it. Caught on the left side by Wilson. And they're able to get him down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Finds the tight end. At the 40, there he goes. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Handoff ball running left. He rumbles ahead for 6 inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. It's Pryor. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So now we'll line up for one of the biggest kicks of this game. There is no doubt, at this point in the game, this crowd knows how big this kick could be. And it's good! Tie ball game here in the fourth.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And they'll get round as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. And as they say, it's a brand-new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line, a pickup of 6.
You'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense, swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Daniels. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Noles will bring the punt team onto the field. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll field the punt and take it back. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. Turns it on in midfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
The clock stops. 2 minutes left to play in this one. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Pryor. Here's a little room there. They found a little running room out of the Wildcat, still short of the first down marker. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the first down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Clark. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a give the ball. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Might be changing the route. Jones to throw. Going to try to get it himself. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy's scrambling ability, they may try to go for this.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. He's got it! And they surge on top here in the final minute.
You got to give this guy so much credit, man. It is so hard in practice to simulate the pressure that he just faced. Late in the game, seconds left on the clock, you have an opportunity to kick a field goal to put your team up late in the game, and he absolutely drilled it. What a moment for that young man.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. Who could ask for anything more? Coming down the gut of the game, and maybe one of those moments that will be etched in the annals of this rivalry forever. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage.
Here we go. Ready. 180. Still go.
Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Here's the pressure. And they got him. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Goes high to pull it in. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. It can get a little heated, and it did in this Sunshine State showdown, but it couldn't stop the boys from old Florida from stealing the headlines in this one. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.